Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with an idol or another person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It's a noticeable story. If you are solo stand and can't see other members, then this story isn't for you. You are on wrong channel. Watch the story carefully, then comment. Be respectful and don't embarrass yourself. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. A mafia king who walked through blood, pain, darkness, who sacrificed his own life just to protect the one person he could never afford to lose, even when he knew that in return he would receive nothing but hatred. A teen boy who spent his entire life believing that his own brother despised him, but when the truth finally unfolded, he didn't break, he didn't turn away. Instead, he chose to stand beside him, to become his strength, his reason to keep living. And after countless sacrifices, unbearable pain, nights filled with nothing but darkness and fear, will their story finally change? Will those endless suffocating nights finally see the first light of happiness? Or is fate not done testing them yet? T stood outside the doctor's cabin, fingers nervously cleansing the edge of his sleeve. His eyes were fixed on the door, but his feet refused to move. Inside the cabin, Jin was already talking to the doctor. They were discharging Yungi today. T, should I go inside and listen to what instruction the doctor is giving? I have to take care of Yungi Hang. Took a step but quickly stepped back. No, I am very young to bear any responsibility. What if I make a mistake? What if the doctor doesn't take me seriously? June, crossing his arms on his chest. How long are you going to stand here? T looked around. You want to take care of him, don't you? T slowly nodded his head. June, standing here like a statue, nothing will happen, grabbed his hand and started dragging him inside. You have to come forward and take the responsibility. T. No, sir, wait, I can't. June didn't listen to him. He opened the door without any knocks and dragged T inside where Jin was already talking with the doctor. Dr. Jin, you are already a doctor. I don't think I need to tell you how to take care of him. You know him better. Let's come off the medication he needs to take. June barged inside. Sorry, doctor, for barging inside without your permission, but I think you should talk to patient's family member and inform him about the post-surgery care and medication. Doctor, isn't Dr. Jin is patient's relative? June, no, he is only his friend. He is patient's relative. Doctor, who? Here is no one except we three. June, can't you see him? Turned around and found T wasn't there. Dang! What are you doing behind me? Come out! Pulled him out from his bag. Talk with him. T. Me? But how? What if I make any mistake and hurt him? Jin. He risked his life to save you. He took bullet without any hesitation, and you are hesitating to take care of him. You wanted to back away from his responsibility. T shook his head vigorously. No, I want to take care of him, but I'm scared. What if I. June, you have no choice. Jinny is a doctor. He has to take care of his patients. He can't stay with Hyungi all the time. When brother is yours, then why would anyone else take his responsibility? Jin, nobody learns everything from their mom's womb. Everyone learns here, and you should also learn now. For your hang, looked at the doctor. Doctor, whatever you want to say to him. He is patient's younger brother. Now he will take care of Yungi's diet, medication, exercise, and other stuffs. Doctor, alright. Yungi has gone through major trauma, gunshots, wounds, internal injuries, and multiple fractures. His body is still very weak. His surgical wounds must be kept clean and dry. Dressing will need to be changed regularly by a nurse initially. Watch for redness, swelling, or discharge. T quickly picked the pen and notebook from the table and he started making notes. Changing the dressing daily. Okay, but I don't know how to dress his wounds. Doctor, the nurse will teach you. Watch it carefully. It's very important thing. A proper dressing helps the wound to heal fast, while a bad dressing makes the wound more serious. Okay, I will learn it properly. What if there is swelling or redness? What should I do? Doctor, inform me immediately. It could be infection. Give him a card. It's my number. T took the card from his hand. Okay, I will immediately inform you. But I don't have a mobile. How would I inform you? June smiled. You can use landline or Yungi's mobile. T innocently. But his mobile broke during the rescue mission. Jin, Yungi has so many mobiles. T made O face. Oh, okay. Looking at doctor. What about medication? Doctor, he will be on antibiotics, painkillers, and anti-inflammation medicines. Timing is very important. Don't miss dose. Showed him medicines. These medicines are very important. You have to give him after the meal. T noted down in his notebook. Okay, but what if he refused to take medicine? He is very scary. His cat eyes always glared at me. Jin, then you make him listen to you. T, he won't listen to me. He always ready to hit me. What if he hit me with his iron hands? June, his hands are fractured. He can't do anything. T, oh yeah. Look at doctor. You continue. Doctor, he must avoid certain movements. His fracture needs time to heal. Support him while sitting or walking. Will start slowly. T. What if he falls? Doctor, he won't. If you stay careful, always be near him when he tries to move. Stick with him like a shadow. He may show stubbornness, but don't listen to him. T. Okay. And what about his diet? Doctor, soft nutritious food, high protein for healing, no junk, no stress. T. What does he like to eat? I know nothing about him. Jin placed his hand on T's shoulder. You will know soon. Doctor, serious tone. Most importantly, mental recovery. He has been through trauma. He might become quiet, irritated, or distant, but maybe he shout or says hurtful things, but don't force him. Just stay with him. That's enough. He needs emotional support. If he will be happy, he will recover fast. Doctor was telling T about post surgery care. T was listening carefully and making notes. He was looking so determined. Jin and June were happy to see his determination. They discharged Yoongi and took him his home. Time skipped after a few weeks. A few weeks had passed. Jin stayed with T and Yoongi. T carefully observed Jin and learned how to clean Yoongi's wounds, how to dress his wounds, how to make him sit on the wheelchair. He slept on floor, tying his hand with Yoongi's hand with a long ribbon to find out about his movement. Today, Jin had to visit the hospital for an emergency case. Yoongi was laying on his bed watching TV. T came there holding vacuum cleaner and mop. He was smiling with a naughty, playful smirk. Yoongi got scared to see his mischievous smirk. Yoongi, why are you smiling? T playfully. Can't an innocent kid smile now? Yoongi, innocent kid can smile, but if troublemaker brat smiles like this, then it means either the storm has arrived or yet to be created. T. But there is no storm. Yoongi. Because it's in your brain. By the way, what are you doing here and that too with these cleaning stuff? Don't you have school? T. I already took a leave for today. Yoongi shook his head in disbelief. And that eyebrow shaver grant you a leave? T. Eyebrow shaver? Who is that? Yoongi, your so-called principal Kim Namjoon. He always threatened everyone for study, otherwise he would shave their eyebrows. T touched his eyebrows. Really? Yoongi, yeah, really. Now go and study if you want to protect your eyebrows. T, but I have to clean the room. Yoongi, Jin will do. You just go from here. T, Jin Yang has to go to the hospital for an emergency case. He can't clean the house. Yoongi, that's fine. Leave it. The house is already cleaned. No need to clean it daily. T, no, it's needed. I'm a big boy. I will clean the house. Yoongi, you are just careless brat. If you will clean the house, it will become more messy. T, yeah, that's true. But wait. Finally realized. You're calling me a destroyer even without calling me directly. How mean you are. Yoongi, exactly. I mean, no need to come closer to me. Go and destroy other rooms. T, no. I am a responsible younger brother. Yoongi, yes, you are responsible. There is no doubt. Whenever anything break, only you are responsible for it. T, no. Today I will prove you how responsible I am. Walk towards him. Yoongi, why are you coming to me? Go and start from the entrance. T, I will do that later. First, I will give you bath, dress your wound. Yoongi choked his breath. You will give me what? T, bath. Started rubbing his hands to show him. Yoongi, forget it, kid. I don't need to take bath. T, you need to. While watching cat show, you also become a cat. Switched off TV. Yoongi, hey, what are you doing? Why did you switch off TV? I was watching it. T. You can watch later. It's bathing time. Yoongi threw cushion on him. Don't you dare to come closer to me. I will scratch you. T. Jin Yang already knew about your this cat habit. That's why he cut your nails when you were sleeping. Yoongi really looked at his trimmed nails. T brought his wheelchair. Come fast. Yoongi, go from here before I slap you. T grabbed his hands. I caught your hands. How would you slap me? Yoongi screamed loudly. Jin! 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 Come here! Look what this brat is doing! Jin was standing at the room entrance, leaning on the door frame, watching T and Yoongi bickering with a smile. T was a quick learner. He learned quickly how to heal Yoongi physically, mentally, and emotionally. Ever since T started living with Yoongi, Yoongi's smile has come back. T always playfully involved Yoongi in bickering, and they both bicker like teen boys, not a mafia king. With T, Yoongi started moving forward from his painful past. He started enjoying his life. His body was broken, but his heart was healing. T never showed any sign that may show that he knew the truth. Now Yoongi closed his eyes while laughing and woke up by bickering with T. A tear slipped down from Jin's eyes to see Yoongi bickering with a child full of energy. He always saw him surprising his pain behind his cold poker face. Now seeing him this cheerful wasn't less than any blessing for Jin. Jin wiped his tears. I had given up hope of seeing him this happy. Everyone thought T was lonely because he lost his parents early. Then living in a boarding school, if T was lonely, then Yoongi was the loneliest. Because he never got a chance to smile. He had his parents, but still he was forced to live separately from his parents at the age of 8. He blamed himself for living separately. He always blamed himself when he saw other kids with their parents, but himself was alone. He thought because of his mistake, his parents sent him away and never allowed him to come home. His mom remarried, sending his dad behind the bars. He was told that his mom was wrong. He grew up with hatred in his heart. Nobody can understand what he felt at that time when he found out his mom again became a mother. T was allowed to live with her, but he wasn't allowed. This dark world snatched his childhood, adolescence, his youth. Neither did he get love by his mom nor dad. Instead of getting love, he was tortured by his own dad. He was forced to become a mafia king. He always showed himself a strong man. He killed that innocent child who only wanted love, who wanted to be cherished, who wanted to feel prioritized, who wanted to be happy, who wanted a family. After years of suffocating and painful night, finally he is getting what he longed for. Now he wasn't alone. His brother, his only family, is with him. I know these two broken souls will soon heal each other with their love. Yoongi again screamed, Jin! 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 Have you died? Jin, come here! This brat is planning to do something mischievous. T pout. What mischievous? I just want to give you a bath. Jin smiled and entered. What happened? Why are you shouting? You want to strain your throat too, like you had sprained your hand? Yoongi, look, what is he doing? Take him with yourself. I want to sleep. T. Hyang, he is lying. He was watching cat show. Now he is saying he wants to sleep. Yoongi, shut up. Don't listen to him. Listen to me and take him with yourself. Jin. Ah! Stop it. You both will damage my ears. I feel like I'm standing in the middle of two kindergarten kids. Speak one by one. Yoongi, there is nothing to listen to. Just take this brat with yourself. Jin, I'm going to the hospital, not any park. That I can take him with myself. And why would I take him with myself? It's his home too. He will stay here. Yoongi, then tell him to leave my room. T. It's my room too. Why would I leave? Jin Hyang, I just want to take him a bath, but he is showing his cat side. Yoongi, wait, I will bite you. T looked at Yoongi. You are a cat, not a dog. Yoongi, you? Jin, time out, guys. Stop fighting. Looked at Yoongi. Yoongi, take a bath. T will be careful. Yoongi, are you serious? How can he give me a bath? No, I won't let this happen. Jin carefully carried Yoongi in his arms and made him sit on the wheelchair. There is nothing in your body that isn't in his. You don't need to be shy. He's also a boy. Now, don't behave like a cat. Looked at T. T, be careful and use only lukewarm water. T, I know, Hang. Cat doesn't like cold water. I will be careful. Jin, good. I already prepared the lunch. Have it and take care of his medicine. Now I have to go. Left. T. Bye, Hang. Yoongi, looking at Jin. Hey, where are you going? T. He's already left. Now let's go. Bati bati time. Yoongi, you will close your eyes all the time. T. If I will close my eyes, then how will I give you a bath? Yoongi, I will guide you. T. Okay, fine. I won't see your cat body. Let's go. Time skipped in the evening. It was almost dinner time, but Jin hadn't returned yet. T and Yoongi were waiting for him. Yoongi was on call. T came to open the door, holding the spatula. T. Sir, Dr. Hobie, you both are here? Jacob jumped from side. Surprise! We are also here. T. Wow! Please come inside. Hobie, are you cooking? T. Jin Hyang hasn't returned yet. He must be tired. And Yoongi Hyang, he has to take medicine. So I thought about cooking dinner. Jimin, now you are talking like a responsible younger brother. Cook, we will help you to prepare dinner. Let's go inside. I'm so excited to cook. With that, they all entered the kitchen. June was drinking water, sitting on the chair. T handed him an onion to chop. Everyone was doing their work. The whole kitchen was a chaotic mess. They were talking more, doing nothing. Hearing the noise, Yoongi came there with his advanced wheelchair and nearly got a heart attack to see June in the kitchen and chopping onion. Yoongi, what the hell is happening here? What a mess have you all made of my kitchen? T turned around and looked at him. What? We are just preparing dinner. Yungi, preparing for dinner or blasting my kitchen? Looked at June. And who gave this man knife? Pointed his finger to June. T. I told sir to chop an onion. We are working as a team. Yungi, team my foot? Does he even know how to use a knife? He is picking it from blunt side. June quickly dropped the knife. I'm not doing anything. Yungi, how many of you know cooking? Jimin, I don't know. Cook, I came to the kitchen for the first time. Hobie, I can boil water for my ramen. Yungi, you all? Ah! Get out of my kitchen. None of you know how to cook and you are preparing dinner? T. Who said nobody knows cooking? I helped Jin Hyang in kitchen. I know everything. Yungi, sitting on the counter and talking nonsense doesn't mean helping. No need to cook anything. We will order from outside. T. You aren't well. You can't eat outside food. Yungi, eating outside food is far better than burning alive in kitchen blast. I'm ordering food. Come out fast. Jimin snatched the mobile from his hand. Can't you understand it once? You need homemade food. Dr. Hobie, say something. Hobie, right. Yungi, you need homemade food. Cook. And so what if we don't know how to cook? We will learn from internet. Now everything is available on internet. Looked at June. Sir, search for a recipe. June, we don't need to search for anything. Yungi knows how to cook food. Looked at Yungi. Just instruct us. Yungi, where am I stuck? I'm doomed. Don't know what will these crackheads do with me. Internally screamed. With that, they all started preparing dinner. Yungi was instructing them. He didn't have patience like Jin. He burst out so many times, but nobody took him seriously. If he could move his legs, he would definitely kick them off. Finally, after a long chayo, they were done with preparing dinner. The whole kitchen was looking like a battlefield. They served the dinner. Jin returned and joined them. Jin, oh wow, everyone is here and you ordered so many dishes? Cook, we didn't order, we cooked them at home. Jin, you all cooked? Impressive. T, proudly. After all, I was their cooking leader. Yungi, yeah, interrupting everyone's work, playing with noodles, tasting food are called cooking leadership. Team, it's very hard work. How would you know? You were just sitting on your chair. I was going to everyone to check their work. It's very hard to guide others. Only a professional person like me can do this. Yungi looked at Jin. This brat pissed me off. In the time it took these people to cook food for 7 people, I could have cooked food for 70 people. Check my blood pressure after eating. These people have raised my blood pressure. Hobie patted Jone's thigh. June, you said Yungi is a ruthless mafia king. Are you sure he is a mafia? Did we make any mistake in his surgery? June looked at him. Trust me, he is a mafia king. I know him since the high school. He must not have spoken in his entire life as much as he has been speaking for the past few hours. Cook tapped on Jimin's shoulder. I thought only T was talkative, but his Yang is more talkative and stubborn than him. Jimin, true, I thought he would be a rude and cold man, but he's just like us. Look at his cute, angry face. T and Yoongi were arguing, and the rest were watching them. Jin had enough. He stood up and went the kitchen without saying anything. He quickly returned with a pink frying pan and placed it on the table. Seeing that, they stopped bickering and looked at each other's face. Yoongi, why did you bring it here? Jin, I'm done with listening to your complaints. I have come back home tired after a long day, and you both started complaining. You both started fighting without any place or time. If I hear even a single sound from your mouth now, I will beat both of you with this pen. They immediately shut their mouths. Seeing Jin's angry expression, they all started eating their dinner together. T was feeding Yunki and eating himself too. After the dinner, everyone left. Jin went to his room. He was so tired. T came into the garden. Yungi was covered with a blanket and T was sitting near his feet, resting his head on Yungi's lap. They were watching moon. A soft, cold wind was blowing. T, while looking at the moon, Yang, there is Mama. She is watching us today. She is must be very happy. Yungi looked at the moon. How do you know? T, the moon is glowing today. I used to talk with it daily. I had only moon who listened to me. Yungi, guilt rushed. I'm sorry, T. Because of me, you have to stay alone. T looked at Yungi. That was past, Yang. Forget it. Yungi, no, you should have known the truth. It's your right. T, you are with me. That's the truth. I don't want to know anything. Yungi, aren't you mad at me? I left you all alone. T smiled. No, Mama had told me that I have a Yang. No matter what happens, I should always trust my Yang and never leave his side. I only followed her advice. Mama told me that you will protect me, and you did. You saved my life. Yungi, really? Mama trusted me? T, Mama loved you so much. She told me only trust you and do what you say. Let's forget about the past. We are together. That's all matter for us. Mama also wants this. Again placed his head on Yungi's lap and placed Yungi's head on his head. Yungi raised his hair. I promise I won't leave you alone ever. T, me too, Hang. I will also not leave your side. No matter what happens, we will always stay together. Yungi, promise. With that, they started talking while watching moon, teasing each other, laughing wholeheartedly, and enjoying each other's company. A night that once echoed with silent tears, with unanswered questions and broken complaints. Tonight, under the same moon, it finds its end, not in pain, but in a promise. The boy who once looked up at the sky with trembling eyes, asking the moon why he was left alone, is now sitting beneath that same moonlight, his head resting peacefully in his brother's lap, and the brother who once loved him from the shadows now gently runs his fingers through his hair as if trying to heal every tear he never saw. Life has a strange way of coming full circle, where once two souls suffered in silence, longing for each other, lost in the darkness of their past. Today, they stand side by side, no distance, no silence, no fear, only love, only warmth, only home. Perhaps this is what they mean. The darker the night, the deeper the pain, the brighter, the more beautiful the drone that follows. Love is not always loud or visible. Sometimes it hides behind silence, distance, and sacrifice. The ones who seem the coldest are often the ones protecting us the most. Misunderstandings can break hearts, but truth has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. Family isn't defined by presence alone, but by the sacrifices made in the shadows. And when love is finally understood, it doesn't just mend broken bonds, it gives us the strength to become each other's home. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. On your demand, bonus part is here. Sometimes we assume that the one who talks more and is overly expressive is the most genuine and loves us the most, while the other one behaves coldly and is less expressive is bad or hates us. But that's not the truth. In reality, it's often the opposite. A genuine person may not always express their feelings openly, but their love and care are shown through their actions. Jungi was the same. He silently protected T, bearing all the pain, even after knowing that in return he would only receive hatred. But he didn't care about that. All he cared about was to save his brother's life. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.